Hey everybody, it's Lynn from A Bit of Birdsong, and I'm back with this massive, huge journal that I worked on yesterday. Here it is. I do want to add some glue around this fabric in the front, and I will say, under normal circumstances, I would have sewn a little bit more, like around and around, to try to prevent fraying, but this journal is so huge, I tried to limit how much time I spent with it under the sewing machine needle. So I'm just going to go around and add some glue under the edges of this fabric in some places. Doesn't have to be everywhere. And somebody mentioned fray check. That's a great idea. I have not bought any of that in a long time, but I know it's good. I used to use it, I guess, it's been a long time ago. I think I used to use it for, I don't know, what, do people use that on tights? Not really. I guess you used to be able to buy that run stop. See, I was, well, when I paid my way through Peace College back in the day, I was the assistant manager at a clothing store in Crabtree Valley Mall. I loved clothes. That was my big thing. And I wore a lot of, do you remember the Outback Red look? And then that prairie look came in big time. So dresses and hose and tights, and I mean, the shawls and the scarves, all of that stuff came in. Boots. I was thinking I used fray check for something though, but maybe I just had some on hand for when I was sewing. And I might have even used it for, I used to make little aprons and take them into a little farm shop. Oh, I was so young. I was like 20, 22, I guess, when I was doing the aprons. Maybe I used it on that, like the ties that on the aprons or whatever. I don't know. But I know it's a good product. It's just been ages since I bought it. And I like, the tacky glue seems to work okay. It really does. I don't want to waste your time just sitting here gluing and talking. I do have a couple of things that I know I want to glue into this book. One of them is this large magazine page right here, and you can see it's just flaking and cracking, and I do want to have this in this book, and we might as well go ahead and just put it close to the front. I don't want to lose it though. It was over on what I call the prayer desk or the meditation desk, and it just keeps getting messed up even more and more. I mean, it was already crinkling and breaking apart, but it's just too brittle and it's too large to have it floating around the workshop all the time. I've been working on fun packs today. So excited for the fun packs this week. Well, I'm so excited every week, but you know, I didn't get to do them last week. We had all the appliances in a complete uproar. And I don't know, it's like when it rains, it pours with those things. But I just didn't get enough done last week to be able to follow through with the fun packs, and I appreciate everybody understanding. I'm hoping to have 15 available tomorrow. Not tomorrow, Friday. So I've been working on those today. Getting things cut up and prepared. And shopping and sorting and all that stuff. We may end up keeping Blazer. I think we're just both really protective over him. And even though there are several photos now at this point on the neighborhood forum, and people have been asking around, our neighbors, does anybody know this cat? Nobody has stepped forward, and I just love that cat. That will give us 5 cats inside. I think we're crazy. But we both worry about Blazer when he decides to wander out of our yard, and we can't keep him, hold him down, because he's been outside apparently. We think he's fairly young though. I'm thinking he's about 7 months old. And we're going to have to take him to the vet and get his little surgery done and get shots and everything and have him checked out, because we can't bring him in to our 4 cats who are strictly indoor only and have not really been exposed to anything from outside. So, I'm glad to have that in. I really like that a lot. And then we're just going to start putting, kind of like that there. We're just going to start putting things in. Yes, this is a cluster that I made. I mean, this is scrapbook paper that I had. And I know that I had little paper doilies, and these cutouts, I just don't remember making it. So, and I know, we all do things like that. Sometimes you just don't remember doing something. And we all stay so busy, it's a wonder any of us remember anything. So let's put that there. And I definitely want her in here. Wow, look at the contrast. So let me cut. I'm going to do that quote again and make it look better. I was not made to wander. I was sent to walk in power. And I love that. That's from that channel I've been listening to. Can't remember what it's called. I know I shared it on here recently because there were just so many wonderful, amazing quotes from it. I'll try to. I can see it. I just can't say it. I can't bring it to mind. Wish I could remember it, but I cannot. Oh, Think and Grow Rich is the book that it's based on. And, what is his name? I can just see it. And I can't, every time I think I'm ready to say it, it disappears again. Napoleon? Is it Napoleon Hill? Well, now that I've said it, it doesn't sound right. Who knows? Who knows? There. Oh my goodness, I love that. So maybe we can put that quote. I wonder if we can put it in here. I love that. And then guess what I found today? I found another one of these Stabilo Woody 3-in-1. Now what color is this? I found another orange one, I guess. And they look the same color. And it's so funny, I ran into one of my friends today while I was there at the scrap exchange, and she had heard me talk about these, so she decided to look, and she found one. So I don't know if they're just hidden in this big thing that you have to dig through, and we're just unearthing the only ones that are in there, or if they just get donated, I won't say on a regular basis, but you know, regular enough that it's more than one or two coming through, because it is an, you know, reuse arts center. So maybe that they're just coming in and getting dumped in the crayons. That's fine with me though. I will take it. I will take that every day and not complain. So let me do this. Man, these are amazing. And I guess, what do? Just sharpen them with a big sharpener? Yeah, so the glossy magazine part over here, it's gonna do its thing. But that's okay with me if it changes the way, if it'll still dry, but it's gonna have it's not gonna be solid. It's gonna have variations in the color. This paper over here, though, is more like regular paper. So I think it's gonna soak in and be really pretty. I'm not done on that page so far. Okay, this, that was on a package recently. It pulled right off. Is that under it? There, so we'll put that on there, and we have these Will Rogers stamps, so maybe we'll put a few of these on here. Probably still sticky. I don't think they've ever been used. 15-cent stamps. Kind of like this up here. Another stamp. Does this say, Save Our Cities? That's a 6-cent stamp. I can't really tell when it's from. This is fairly thick. I like the way it kind of echoes that circle. And then we have this little star. It's interesting, just the difference in the color. Would you do the orange side or the red side? It seems like the red pops a little more. It's like this triangle of red, but I don't know. I'll be interested to know what you think. Just this one little star, it does kind of make a difference. Would you do the red side or the orange side? We're going with red. And we're just going to put it right there. And let's see. And this, wondering, she kind of reminds me of somebody I know. I like that. Let's put some glue. Okay, I've written down the name of that painting. It's Henry or Henri de Toulouse-Lautrec, à Montrouge Rosa La Rouge. And it says she's supposed to be a seedy character, and I like her. So let's try something here. Let me cover this part up. And this is one of the stencils that came with the Stamps and Stencils, the Tim Holtz Stampers Anonymous, all of these Halloween things, which I really want to use, Halloween sets. I want to use all of these. I didn't quite get through them last year, and here we go again, like getting close to the point where October is going to be over, but I think I'm going to start doing Halloween things throughout the year because I love it so much, and yet it can get overwhelming to try to do it every single day in a month, and not everybody likes it, so I may just do Halloween throughout the year off and on. Really have to shake these or you don't get, look how pretty that is. That's fun. I don't want to lose this. I'll just lay that to the side and let that dry, and then take this off. And we have this. You know we have to keep this. That's so beautiful. You can see how pretty it is on the white paper. Can't see it quite as much on here. So I feel like, I don't know if we should do this or not. No, it's going to be too much work. So let's just do like 3 of them. And we have our little informational tag here. What I want to do is tape this down right in the center here. Oh my goodness, it's going to be so much fun having a massively huge journal like this, because it's going to feel like there's just so much room to play. Whoa. Okay, but wait a minute. Do we want... That's so pretty. It's so pretty with that green too, isn't it? Oh my goodness, that's amazing. I feel like we need some pretty paper under here. I say as I'm wandering away. And I do realize this envelope that we used, the window in it is not that wide. So we've lost a lot of the actual art piece by doing that. I'm okay with that, but you could take something with a larger window and display something in it, which I think everybody already knows. I may have to just... I think I'm going to have to do something. Look how bright it ended up. Oh no, maybe it just came through. It's this shiny part where the adhesive is. That would make a cute little pocket. Well, we may have to just turn it into a pocket, but I wonder if that's going to end up. This is going to be so fun. I think we just need to put it right in the middle of that page. Hey, there we go. Well, I'm going to stop. I need to figure out something for dinner, which is... It's like the battle cry of all women. Well, men too. But a lot of women end up raising families. I cooked for 6 people for so long. I was so tired of, you wake up and think, oh no, what are we going to eat tonight? I enjoyed it. I really did enjoy it. But it can feel overwhelming regarding planning, money, having everything you need in the house, having enough for everybody. So I need to figure out something for dinner. And now it seems easy after thinking about all that. I need more water anyway. So I'm going to go inside. Thank you so much for watching. I will be back very soon. I have some fun things planned for the fun packs this week. Bye for now.